Hello and welcome to Roguelike Thursdays. Let's see what we have today. We have got Finally Lord. Okay. Well, I found Finally Lord, but I couldn't figure out how to launch the game. So I downloaded it, but I couldn't figure out how to launch it. So I'm just going to, rather than waste too much time, I'm just going to keep going and look for the next game. Just a person, instructions. Over is a simple hack and slash game. There's a choice of 1 of 10 classes. Madman, Spy, and Jester professions sound intriguing, but unfortunately all jobs differ only in starting equipment. So this is someone describing the game then, surely. It's an older game for DOS, okay. I don't know if I have DOS box right now or anything like that, but I'll see what I can do. Ooh. It reminds me of, what was that game called? Lode Runner. The graphics remind me of Lode Runner. All right, so I'm using DOS box here. So we're going to see if we can get this thing to run. I feel like it needs a bit of music of some sort. Like it feels like, I love the art of this title screen though, but it definitely feels like it would have a great little song going here. And according to that Rogue Basin page, it appears that the guy wanted to rewrite the game, so I don't know if anything ever came of that, but maybe we'll look into that after. But I guess that's why he didn't do the music. So let's start a new game. By what name art thou known? Let's go with, this game feels like it deserves to be taken seriously, so let's go with Lord Cameron, rather than the classic Boberto. All save files under your new name will be deleted. Alright. Random class? No. I'll be a fighter. It's very laggy on input. I don't know if you can hear that, but let's just do like... So we got diagonals with home, page up, page down, and end. Yep, okay, easy enough. So I'm gonna guess insert, delete, shift, caps lock, 2, interesting. Okay, so you can use the numbers, not just the numpads to move, but no V keys, all right. Yep. Oh, hello, what was that? That's I. I gives inventory, okay, that makes sense. My IQ is 8, kind of low. My dexterity is 8, strength is 14. I don't know if armor is negative or positive. And then WC, I'm going to guess is what? Weapon class? I don't know. Armor class is AC, I assume. Got a long sword. Can you tell me about this long sword? Oh, not really. Okay. Can I re-equip the long sword? Equip long sword. Okay, yeah. Wait, if I do that again, there's no information on the long sword. Okay. Oop, pop, 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 pop. Bing, bonk. Oop. Wait, what did I do? I don't know what I pressed. Comma. Yeah, okay, it's comma to pick stuff up. All right. Now, I don't know if there's a reason to explore the dungeon or if I can just head to the next floor. Okay, so pressing the down key, which is period, works. I assume that was period I pressed. Period also, no, comma passes your turn. Okay. Hit the goblin for 1 point. Kill the goblin. Very slow. That's probably why he wanted to rewrite it. It runs much slower than Rogue or anything. Okay. How do I go upstairs? Not sure. I love the art for this game, though. It looks so good. All right. Pick that up. Oh, I just vaporized that rat. I see. The rat walked out of my line of sight. Okay, everything seems to have about 1 HP. What are you, a Minotaur? You're a Quag. Okay. Things are going good here. I have 8 HP, so I guess I'm the big guy on the playground here. All right. So if I press period, it does not move me down the floor, but if I press right arrow, as in shift period, that does send me down the floor. Okay. Ooh, a lot of treasure. All right, I think I'm going to, I love my shoes. All right, I'm going to pick up whatever that is. Gold, tons of gold. You hit but do no damage. I wonder what that was about. Okay, I gained an experience level. Nice. Let's take out that zombie. Yellow mold. Oh, I thought that was more gold. It's mold. Uh-oh, this isn't good. My armor seems to be holding up pretty good here, though. I'll give it credit for that. All right, let's take out something. Okay, the fly swarm is down. Get this zombie. Okay, zombie's down. And now the question is... Yeah, okay, I was going to say, if I missed the mold, that would be pretty bad on my part. Ooh, there's a snake. Okay. Check out the snake. Hopefully they don't have poison in this game. What is this, a bat? Spider. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, that's clearly a spider. My monitor's up really high, so the reflection, the light reflection isn't great there. Okay. Oh, this is such a nice looking game. Holy cow. I hope this guy kept the sprite sheet. All right, I am going to, okay, I can't quaff from here, I guess. So I'm going to quaff a potion, if you don't mind. You're not sure if you can remember the taste. I feel more agile. Can I name things? No. Okay. Just checking if there's like a help or something. All right. In some roguelikes, you can name objects by taste. So if it tastes bitter, you're like, okay, bitter potions are potions of agility, etc., etc. And if I look at my, where's my agility now? I think that increased my AC. No, my AC is the same. I think my WC went up. I'm guessing that's like weapon class then, yeah. Just how good you are at hitting stuff. Okay. What I can do, let's take off my ring mail. Okay, so AC is ascending, so higher is better. Good to know. And is my weapon class affected by my weapon then? I should check that. I hadn't been paying attention. Take off the flail. It is. Okay, there we go. Longsword. Okay, longsword is better. All right, now we know. And I want to say these are like negas or something. Or like ghosts, crabs, something like that. Okay, I do heal over time. It's a rabbit. Oh yeah, I see it. That's totally a rabbit. Yeah. Okay. Let's grab that gold. All right. Is searching an option in this game? Can I hold down the arrow keys? I haven't actually tested this yet. Oh, bit of inertia. Oh, steady, steady. Here we go. All right, yeah, you can hold down the arrow keys. Ooh, what do we got here? A headless. Alrighty. I am not doing so good on the old health front. Have to be careful. Now, there's been a staircase next to every staircase I've seen so far. Oh, it cues them. It cues them. I can't stop going to the right. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, that is weird. Why does it stop? Is it actually queuing them? I'm not sure what's going on now. Help. I think it's just broken. I think, yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I've done that when I've made games before. I think there's just something wrong with, I think holding on the arrow key messes something up in the game. Like, I've had this problem in Age of Wonders, for those of you that watch that, where if you press down in one direction, sometimes you have to press down in the opposite direction just to stop it from moving, or sometimes in the same direction again. Okay, Kobold Mummy. I'm full health again for whatever reason. But it doesn't look like it's going to last against this mummy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think this is the end. Steady. Don't give in yet. Mountain Man took him down. Orc Lord and Mountain Man didn't stand a chance. All right, huge variety of creatures here. Oh, another headless. What if I just... Oh, it's fast. Okay. Slain by a headless. Okay, what happens? Was killed by a headless. Contact jburrow at ihug.co.New Zealand, I assume, with comments. Visit the webpage at crash.ihug. All right. Well, it's no wonder the art's good for the game. I was just trying to look up the two creators, the programmer and the artist. I couldn't find anything on the programmer, but the artist was one of the artists for Terror from the Deep. So no wonder it looks good. Like that's Terror from the Deep is a great looking game. And Arabian Nights, I don't think I've actually seen before. And then I guess there was a sequel of some sort, which looks pretty good, very different. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's done anything more, at least on whatever this website is. All right, so I found this, which I'm going to assume, like it lines up with some other stuff, so I'm going to assume it's correct maybe, but I have no idea. I think, as in other stuff, as in the other couple websites I looked at, so take that for what you will. But it says again, he did XCOM Terror from the Deep, and then more recently, I think I've seen Legoland before. And none of these other games I recognize, unless this is like Team 17's Worms. Oh, it is. Okay. Was this on the iPhone or something? It was on... I have never heard of this Worms game. I thought I had played all the Worms. Oh, it's not a real Worms game. It's like a Bubble Bobble style game. I see. Okay. That's why. Okay, so he worked on one Semi-Worms game. So I believe this is a mobile game. Don't know what this is. Still don't know what this is. And it looks like he's been sticking to 2D games, basically, because he is a very talented 2D artist. It's a shame, because it seems to be, you know, like one of the most acclaimed games of all time. Magic Carpet was also like a revolutionary 3D game, if this is the... Yeah, Magic Carpet was a revolutionary game. And I don't know what Legends is. That looks cool, though. What is this? Never heard of this game. Looks kind of Zelda-esque, maybe. But yeah, early in his career, 2 legendary games. He's obviously a very talented 2D artist, and then sadly, just nothing after that. That's that outstanding. And I hope he's having fun with what he's doing. But it'd be neat if like an indie studio got him on board, because he's clearly a really good artist, and it'd be neat to have his skill in a game like that versus like the games that are currently using 2D, like some sort of fairly... It looks like a mobile game ad. It doesn't even look like a... It doesn't even look like a mobile game. It just looks like... I see. So it's like trick shots with like FIFA-style players or something. I mean, this game might be fun. I don't know. But art still looks okay. But it's a bit of a shame he's not working on like revolutionary games anymore. I don't know. Hopefully he's having fun with it. Looks like there was a 10-year gap, so maybe he was doing something else. But let's get back to the game. All right, we're back in it. I'm going to go visit the home page if I can. Let's see what happens. Ooh, okay. They did warn me Windows 95 only. Start a new game. I am known as Lord Cameron II. Random class? No, I want to choose. I want to be a caveman. So supposedly this only affects your stats and your equipment. Doesn't even seem to affect your sprite, but let's see what I start with now. I start with a large club, 18 strength, 3 IQ, bit of dexterity. Okay, so I was reading on the page that IQ seems to affect your ability to identify items. So you could drink a potion and then it won't necessarily be identified if your IQ is too low. Which is why in the previous run, the taste didn't seem like it was notable to me, because basically my character didn't remember what it was. So if I had picked up another red potion, it could have been anything, because in this game, it's possible to have multiple of a color of potion, which is kind of cool. All right, so, but I think there's only 2 of each color. Is that what you can tell? I was just kind of glancing over it. I should definitely find some armor for my caveman fellow, though. Okay. Okay, I'm alive. Good. Oh, boy. Okay, is that a shield? All right, I might not live to find out. Oh, I leveled up. Okay, so you fully heal when you level up, it appears. Let's let that bat get a little closer. Nice. Oh, spider's on my shield. What is this thing? It's a paper hat. It's better than nothing, right? I think. Let's see. My armor is 0. Stick a paper hat on. My armor is still 0. Well, it's stylish, and that's what matters, right? Okay, let's see. All right, I forgot you can move at diagonals. Is gold just for high score, or does it have a benefit? So we'll find out. Yeah, this is surprisingly laggy, all things considered. Got a green potion of some sort here. And, ooh, got armor. All right. Ooh, I'm overshooting. Help. No, stop. It's just constantly moving me into the wall. I'm going to die. No. Please. Please. No. What do I have to press? Maybe I press inventory? Okay. No, I'm just moving up. Okay, hang in there. Just wait until it... Don't. No, I'm not choosing these directions right now. Okay. Oh, okay, my inventory opened. Is it really just making a queue? Is that what's going on? All right, let's drink the potion while I'm here. Maybe it'll heal me. It was a good potion. Okay. I'm still alive somehow. Okay, there we go. Leveled up. Everything's fine. I didn't heal that time, so I don't know what makes you heal. But I'm smarter now. What's my intelligence now? 4. Oh, yeah. All right, let's put on whatever this is. Cloth armor. Cloth armor and paper hat. I am invincible. All right, let's put that on. There we go. 1 armor. Maybe there's half points of armor or something that they don't show. Okay. It's got heart. I don't know. Something about the really nice art combined with the interesting gear does a lot of heavy lifting compared to a game that might be slightly more gooder, better put together. A game that's put together better. Kazashi, all right. What do we... Now, this being made in, what, the 80s or something? I'm going to assume, maybe the 90s? Probably the 90s. I'm going to assume the Wakizashi will give me a weapons class of like 14. All right. It's going to be like more than twice as good as the club. Ready for this? Okay, it's only 8. So this guy was not a Japan fan, clearly. And it is only a Wakizashi as well, which is an offhand weapon, really. So maybe once I find a katana, then I'll be having a much stronger weapon. All right, Quag is down on the auto combat. Yeah, I'm just not stopping. There we go. Ooh. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Uh-huh. Oh, I bet I know what's happening then. I bet if I hold it down, it's just inputting the right key as often as it can. So I might stop here. I'm not holding down. Yeah, okay. So if I hold down the key for like 2 seconds, then I let go, it still has to clear that input of however many keys I put in. And there we are. Okay. Yeah, so that was... I see how this works. I wonder how long the queue can be. Like, it must be dedicating a decent amount of memory to that then. I suppose it probably doesn't take much memory, but still. It's weird, you're like oversteering in a turn-based game. Is that a sigh? Ooh, 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 too far. Come back down. It is a sigh. All right. No way is a sigh any good. Probably better than a dirk, but it's because, you know, it's just a Japanese dagger, so it's going to be slight. Maybe it gives you armor, actually. That'd be cool. Let's try it. 8 and... So 1 and 8 versus 1 and 6. Okay, so it doesn't give me armor. Let's go back to our Wakizashi. And let's also drink this blue potion. It was poison. Okay, I'm almost dead. I guess I will queue up a bunch of rests. Oh, that's very slow. You can see my HP just ticking up there. I guess we'll find out if there's food. I wonder what... So if you look, you kill the Quag, and then right above that there's like G... Oh, it's GP. Okay, I was like, what's the 00118? And then DL, I assume, is dungeon level. And then XP is XP. Wow, the healing is slow. Is there a better way to do it? Oh, and now I'm stuck here. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to keep this game on my computer, small as it may be. But I would love to see... Hopefully the artist... you know, has the tile set still and is doing something with it because it's beautiful looking. Ooh, here we are. And I'm gonna see, because I think I'm basically done here. We can go over the page. There's a lot of variety. It's quite good in that sense. And ooh, there's scrolls as well. Good thing I didn't quit just there. It's labeled readme. Well, how can I not? All right, what do we got? Am I smart enough to read? Oh, I sense an item appear nearby. Okay, creates items maybe? Yeah, I hope the rewrite exists somewhere out there. Like the two guys just having fun together. Is that Excalibur or something? It's a long dagger. Ah. Okay. And yeah, let's read the page together just so we have an idea of what is actually available in this game. Okay, so here we are. So, Over is a simple hack and slash game. There's a choice of 1 of 10 classes, which only differs in your starting equipment and attributes. There's a lot of items, many are equal power. The special hats have armor class of 1, yeah, so A lot of diversity. Monsters have a lot of diversity. Rabbits and rats don't attack you unless you approach them first. That's cool. Someone put a lot of work into figuring this game out. That's really neat. Some monsters like ogres have good damage but cannot take much beating. Interface is simple. Equipment is managed through this inventory screen. If you don't do anything, a turn is still used up when you enter your inventory. There's 10 lines reserved for messages. Tiles look good. Yeah, I agree there. Deep in dungeon looks... Oh, I see. So if you go deeper in the dungeon, the walls and floor change in looks. That's cool. Identification has that IQ quirk we were talking about. There's supposed to be a major rewrite going on the website, but I doubt that's still going. Whoa. Someone copy-pasted the FAQ over, I guess. And speaking of which, what's this then? A rewrite is a harsh way to improve a software program. Oh, I see. So the FAQ says... it tells you what all the classes do. And tells you what the stats of all the items are. Tells you the stats of all the items. So where was that paper hat I found? Where is that in here? I guess that's... here we go. Paper hat. Armor class of 0. Okay. There's a secret class in the game. That's fun. Someone actually, put a lot of work into trying to figure out this game. Or maybe the developer themselves did something. But that was kind of neat. All right, I'm going to quickly look for a load runner and see if I can find it and show it off. Because the art was reminding me of it for whatever reason. And, just an excuse to do something. And I think it'd be fun. Here we are. I remember the version we had, he'd actually go, Sierra. But I think we had the ISO version, not the DOS version. And this isn't the original Lode Runner, this is the second game, which is Lode Runner, The Legend Returns. There's also a third, which is like 3D, which I never played. Alright, but it was The Legend Returns the art reminded me of. So let's see. I don't remember how to play this game. Okay, so arrow keys move left and right. Well, we'll give it a shot. I'm going to use the arrow keys with my left and right hand and just press home and page up with my right hand. Okay, and the goal of Lode Runner is just to get all the gold on the map. Oh man, this brings me back. I used to play this game all the time. I played it when I was a kid, which, maybe not the best kids game. It's pretty violent. Which you would not get from this screen, but just give it a second. Alright. Hi. Alright. Oh, I never realized it was saying hi. I always wondered why those ladders appeared. I'd climb around on them, but I didn't understand what was going on. Wow. It took me, when did I first play this game? When I was 5 maybe? So 25 years-ish later. And I finally understand why it says hi there. Okay. So, now things get a little bit harder. It's an interesting game because it's sort of a puzzle game, but there's no timer. But there is still a correct and an incorrect way to do things. Can you not move down on ladders? Am I remembering that wrong? Okay, I'm back. So it turns out you can change the controls in the main menu, which is nice, but the default controls you do require to use the numpad. So I just got out my numpad. I could switch everything over to the player 2 controls, which is QWE, ASD, ZXC, but I thought I'll just use the numpad for now. Keep it simple. And I was figuring out the controls and how to do everything. I did notice there's a turn-based mode you can do where if you press numlock, then everything becomes super slow and turn-based, which is interesting. But I think, you can turn it off just by pressing numlock again. This was the first and only game when I was young that I tried to make, what's it called? This is the first and only game I tried to make a joystick work on. What were they called? A joypad? So, I guess it was a joystick, yeah. Like a big old, you grab the stick and you play with it to control the game. So I thought that's kind of interesting. And so, here we go. Here's where the violence comes in. So those little monk fellas will eat you if you go near them. They'll stab your heart and then they'll eat you, so you have to be careful not to get too close to them. But you can also take their gold, because they will also pick up gold. And they can climb, But, you can also crush them. But I guess they come back to life when you do that. for this to come back. There we are. And you can walk on them when they're in there. Alright. I guess I come up and around this way. Okay. I'll let the monk come to me. And you only have so many lives in this game. As you can see there, I've got 7 lives at the bottom. Clearly he's not that smart. These things used to terrify me though, and maybe they still will once you see the death animation. Because the game gets hard pretty quick. And you can also skip through the levels. Alright, yeah, as you can see. There's also a pretty good level editor. It feels like someone just decided they wanted to make a fun game, you know? Like one that people... It reminds me of Worms Armageddon and Worms World Party. Same era. But just putting together a bunch of assets for people to use and do with as they will to some degree. I don't know if there's a way to tell if a monk has gold on them or not. There's also... I'll keep playing until we get to the items, because there is a lot of item use in this game, which is a major part of it. Because it's pretty good tutorialization, eh? Like, you don't have to really read the manual beyond the controls. I never even read the controls when I was a kid. I just mashed until I figured it out. And it does give you, like, enough information to actually figure it out. Alright, that monk's not a problem. The colors are also great. But you can see why I think the art's similar, eh? Like, this one, of course, has animation and everything, but similar idea all around, I would say. I guess we'll very quickly. Okay, this is probably safer for me. And one of those, and do a little one of those. All right. So I'm going to need. Oh, he died. Okay. Right, I did in this wrong order. Down you go. Yeah, it's like think fast. And I have to be careful. Okay, there we are. Good stuff. Drop down. Go up. Now I think they can like leap at me mid-air, so not really good options here. Let's see if they can get me mid-air. Oh, he didn't try. Okay. It's kind of like what stealth games wanted to be back in the day. You know, patience and planning and strategy, but actually doing it. You can also crush yourself. Like you see the way I crush the monks, you can crush yourself and die. So you have to be careful with that. Okay. Yes, this level. They're all coming back to me. It's funny how these stick in my head even though they're so simple. But great pacing, eh? Like you get the keys, you get the idea. You're like, oh, it's a puzzle game. Oh, it's a puzzle game where you avoid enemies. And now, oh, you need to get certain things. And so you click this button? Yeah. So that's the one we did. Is this playable just like this? No. Okay, that'd be kind of fun. Yeah, here's a level with a bunch of items. All right. Oh, and darkness. Good. Okay, so we've got some rope. And then I believe yeah, so rope is like a trap you can do. And then I want to just... There it is. Okay, there's the death animation. It's not that bad. But rope, I think rope is like the best item in the game. Because you can like just get rid of a monk. And then I think you're more or less set. Until he works himself free, at least. Alright. But then trying to figure out all the controls at once does get a little stressful. Now there's also glue, which is, yeah, down here. So go look at the glue. And I think it just makes you move super slow, yeah. And what do I have to do to pick up? Oh, I see, the key actually has to be carried like a normal item. Okay, how do I place a bomb? With that button. Okay. So yeah, there's bombs. Okay, and there is invincible terrain, which now this is a problem. And now I'm just dead. Yeah, so anyways, that's Load Runner. I just thought it's fun to show off. I'm pretty sure there's commands to like skip through levels. I don't know what they are. I don't know how the pickaxe works. Fun game. and not really related to roguelikes, but maybe modern roguelikes people would think it is. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, take care, and goodbye.